Taylor. I'm calling in from Tucson, Arizona. It's my pleasure to be able to share some information with you this morning. What an incredible call we had last night, the corporate Zeta Nation call. Absolutely a great call. You know, I had many distributors, or not only many distributors, but many prospects guests on that line last night, and they said, you know, after the call was over, I was doing my follow-ups, and they said, Dale, we had no idea this company was even out there, and that's, you know, it's pretty much the way it is everywhere, every country that we're doing in business. People haven't even heard of Zeta yet, so great time to be involved with this company as we are absolutely exploding. As David Moses put it last night, I like to do a little short recap call on the Zeta Nation call, and then we'll get into some serious business here. But David Moses, you know, explained last night on the Corporate Power Hour call that, you know, Zeta's having spectacular success, and the company really is. Over 100,000 distributors joined in 2000, or customers and distributors joined in 2013. We're in over 40 countries now. But you know, the beautiful part about that is, you know, the Zeta's probably going to put in 100,000 distributors in the next 6 months, right? So they'll double in the next 6 months, and possibly even double again before the end of 2014. So huge time to be involved with this company, Zeta International. I know Rod Larson spoke last night. The promotion that's out, you know, I've often wondered, how do I get one of those drums? How do I, you know, when Zeta first opened, right, I was in the original office in the original warehouse that we had, and we were able to go into the warehouse and stick our fingers in the containers, right, and taste a different product. And oh my gosh, after tasting the initial product, the raw product, you know, you have a huge appreciation for what Russ and Joshua Plant have done here, right, because it tastes absolutely foul to taste the raw product. But the Zeta drums is the new promotion, the Zeta drum promotion. These are the drums that the raw materials will ship from India into the United States into our manufacturing plant. If you want to get one of those drums, it would be a great opportunity to have a showpiece, as they said on the call last night. The beautiful thing about this promotion is it's a dollar for volume promotion. You know, the kit, the drum costs $500, and it comes with 500 PV. Normally you're spending $660 and you get 500 PV. This promotion, $500, 500 PV. So great time to get involved. You guys can go into your back office, look at that document. Real quick, I'll just share with you that kit, if you buy it through your back office, but if you order it online, it comes with 4 cases of Smart Mix. It comes with 4 boxes of the 30 count XM Burn. It comes with 4 boxes of the combination T. It comes with a shaker bottle. You get a 20% off coupon for the Success magazines. You're getting a 1 full sheet of Zeta Moringa stickers, okay? No shipping and handling included on that. You're going to have to pay shipping handling on top of the $500. But the beautiful thing about that is if you order it through the Life Unlimited app, it comes with 7 extra trial packs of the XM Burn. So there are some bonuses for using the app, right? Purchase through your app, get 7 extra trial packs of XM Burn. Congratulations to all those that have taken advantage of the Diamond Dash promo. You know, there's been over $35,000 paid out just in that alone in the Diamond Dash promo. So, you know, we still have roughly 20 days to take advantage of that promotion, so I would be doing so. I know that Ryan Palmer spoke about goals, and that's what I'm going to go into next after I do this little recap, is kind of some of the things that they spoke about on the call. But Ryan spoke about goals, not only financial goals, but health goals. You know, people don't seem to understand today that their health is their number 1 asset. More and more people are getting it, but it's our job to educate them. But by helping people with their health, we create financial independence. And Zeta right now is exploding, and has exploded because of a certain pack that was put out in the future years. See, I've been here 7 years. I've seen all the promotions that this company has done, and I have to share with you, they get better and better every single year. So I'm looking forward to what the company has coming down the pipe in 2014. But the new Fit Pack, right? Last year alone, 17,000 people had this Fit Pack put in front of them. happen right now, and everybody putting out, I bet, 35 to 40,000 people are going to experience the Zija Fit Pack this year. These fit packs are all about planting seeds, guys and gals, and that's what we do here at Zija International. We don't convince, we don't create, all we do is create curiosity. We're just looking for people that get it, and by planting these fit packs into the marketplace, you're planting seeds, and then all you have to do is trickle on them, sprinkle water on them, drip on them occasionally now and then, and those seeds will grow. But this year, the XM Burn will be included into the fit packs, as well as the XM Plus product. So a huge opportunity to reach many different people that had not, been able to experience the products, because in the future, those fit packs have just been focused around the XM AM, XM PM, and the Detox Tea and the Smart Mix. Now there's some new products in there, so be taking advantage of that. I know Mr. Larson spoke about international, Scandinavia, every country in Europe is open, South America is gaining traction, Asia is gaining traction, guys and gals. It's a time. This is a time to be involved with Zija International. Right now in 40 countries, soon to be in 100 countries. There's a whole lot of opportunity, but just know when you're out there doing these international markets, right, there's going to be obstacles in the way, but it's not about the obstacle, it's how you deal with the obstacle and how you proceed forward with those new markets and those new people that you're building relationships with. So industry leaders are looking hard at Zija International. They're joining every single day. They're excited about the platform that Zija has created here. And then last but not least, Mr. Brailsford, I always love to listen to that man speak because he is a visionary individual. And when he speaks, vision comes out of his mouth, right? And, that's what I wanted to speak kind of next about after I talked to you about what Mr. Brailsford said. It's, is about some of the things that were mentioned on the call last night. For example, goals. Everybody needs to have goals to move forward, right? And you need to have goals to move forward in a big way, and that's what the company is doing here at Zija International. They're looking 2, 3, 4 years down the road instead of just having short-term vision and looking at the next 6 months to the next year. They're looking down the road. So Ken did this, and not only looking at bringing Moringa to market, but he did that with his executives, right? When he brought on the executive team, he was looking down the road. He was looking for people that he could move forward in a big way. He's done that with Rod Larson, Ryan Palmer, of course our formulators, bringing Russ Bianchi, that was a huge bonus to the company, and then bringing Joshua Plant on. Guys and gals, the future of Zija International, Mr. Brailsford spoke about his crystal ball, right? He's already talking about the 2014 convention and how many people that we need to each have there, not only on our team, but as new prospects at that product, because there's going to be new product development, more money to the new distributors. 2014, the company will double, if not more than double, the size of this company, right? Right now we're in 44 countries. There's 300 countries that we could be in. So if he's going to double the size of this company, it's going to take some serious work on our behalf in order to do that. Guys and gals, you just need to know that everything is in place, right? North America is exploding. We're just scratching the scratch on that. The 3 major markets in Zija right now, the 3 major countries, North America, Canada, and Japan. Those are the 3 major markets, but yet we're in 44 countries, so lots of room for expansion. Of course, new tools, new products in 2014, new incentives, new equipment for manufacturing. I know Mr. Brailsford, they've already purchased another warehouse. They've already purchasing the equipment to go into that warehouse, so they'll have another manufacturing warehouse, double level, to where they can just explode this company. Training and teaching is going to be important. New people need to have a foundation or a track to have their success. Guys and gals, I'm telling you right now, Zija is on the move. And you can jump up, slap the restart button today if you've been involved with Zija for a long time. If you've been involved for 6 months, you can can jump up, slap the button, and restart yourself right now, because really this company is just getting started. And if you engage now, things can be very, very different for you and your family's lives. So be considerate about what you're doing on your daily basis, what you're doing on a daily basis to move your business forward. So what I wanted to speak to everybody next about was 10 things that will explode your business in ZJ International if you do them. If you do these 10 things, by the end of the year, in the next 20 days or 10 days, right, you can have extraordinary success in ZJ International. If you implement that now and carry it forward in 2014 in the first quarter, by the second quarter of 2014, your business could be in a whole different spot, a whole different place if you do these 10 things. So I'm going to share the number 10th thing that if you do this, your business will explode. And a lot of the things that I'm going to share on the call this morning coincide with the things that the executives, David Moses, was all sharing on the call last night. If you will commit, guys and gals, this is number 10. I'm going to start with number 10 and work my way back to number 1, okay? If you will commit to your dreams, your goals on paper, your business will absolutely explode. I can guarantee this. I can vouch this for everybody on this call, because you know what? When I first got involved in this industry, I didn't believe in goal setting, right? I didn't do it, and my business went nowhere. I'm telling you guys and gals, commit to your goals and your dreams on paper. Get a vision board, right? Put those goals down on the vision board if you have to. Write them down. You know, anything that is not written down is just a dream. And when the first big gust of wind comes along, it's going to blow your dream away, right? I actually have a vision book, right? It has everything. It's a folder that has everything that I ever wanted to achieve or obtain in life in that folder. It has all the fancy cars that I wanted to buy. It had the house I wanted to live in. You know, I'm a big fly fisherman. I love to go to the Bahamas or Florida and fish. It has the boat that I want on it. You know, I remember a long time ago I went to I think it was the second cruise in Zija. We went to the Caribbean, and we pulled into the port in the cruise ship, and I got off, and right next to that was a 150-foot yacht. And that yacht had everything on it you could imagine. It had a helicopter on it. It had some flats boats on it. It had everything designed for fishing. It was the ultimate dream. I have the picture of that boat still today in that folder, because those are the things that I wanted to obtain. So guys and gals, I'm telling you, if you do not commit to your dreams and goals on paper, they're not going to happen. So remember, this is 10 things that will explode your business, right? I would be doing these. I would be writing them down. Commit to your goals and dreams on paper. Get a vision board. Write those goals down. Write them out daily. Write them out weekly. Write them out monthly. Write them out quarterly if you have to, guys and gals. Number 9, listen or read to 20 to 30 minutes of personal development every single day. Remember, this business is not about anybody else but you, right? It's about who you become. What you think about, you bring about, right? So if you're not plugged into personal development, you're not going in the right direction. You're going in the wrong direction. I personally have over $12,000 in personal development in CDs. See, I don't obtain what I read, unfortunately. I had that learning disability when I was younger. If I read it, I don't remember it. But if I listen to it, if I hear it, it's concrete in my brain. So everywhere I go, my Mercedes-Benz has got a 60 CD disc changer in it, and I listen to personal development everywhere I go. Yesterday I was listening to Les Brown and Stephen Covey. Today I'll probably be listening to Brian Tracy and Jim Rohn, right? It's a every different day there's different information that I'm putting into my body, and I suggest that you all do the same thing, at least 30 minutes of personal development a day. Start your morning off that way, end your afternoon or your evening up that way. Definitely be listening and reading to personal development. Number 8, listening to training CDs. Listening to training CDs. You know what? VG University is in your back office for a reason. You know? It's there for a reason. and it's there for you to look at every single day if you need to. It's there for you to review weekly if you need to, right? It's not just there for a one-time viewing. It's there so that you can go over and over and over and over against the information, right? Constantly looking at the websites, right? Going to One Team Worldwide or any of the team sites, watching the DVDs. You know, the Marika DVD, you know, I've been involved with Zika for 7 years. I've probably seen that thing 2,000 times. But you know what? I still get excited when I watch it. When I sit down and do a sit-down or a private one-on-one with a client or a prospect, I sit right next to them and we watch the DVD together. And I know it so well that when the key points come up, I'm nudging them in the side. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? To let them know that, you know, I'm still excited because it's an exciting DVD. So guys and gals, right, listen to this stuff. Watch this stuff. Recommit yourself. Go watch it again. Right, the CDs. I have actually Russ Bianchi CDs, the Miracle CDs in my personal development. That's one of the CDs I listen to every single day if I'm driving down the road from appointment to appointment. Because it gets me excited. It gets me jacked up. So when I walk into my customer or to my appointment, right, I'm jazzed. I'm excited. Super exciting time to be involved with Zeke International. So guys and gals, be listening to those training CDs. Be listening to the CDs, be going to your websites, right? How can you send somebody to a website that you haven't even been to yourself? You can't. You can't, because if you ask them what they like best, you don't even know what's on the site. Guys and gals, very important that you're doing this. Number 7, work your business on weekends. Holidays and weekends. Guys and gals, this is a huge time to be sharing your business with other people. You're going to be seeing family members, people that you don't normally see on a regular basis because it's the holidays. Christmas is coming, New Year's is coming. If you're not sharing your business on the holidays or on the weekends, guys and gals, you will never go from a W-2 to a 1099. I'm going to repeat that. You will never transfer from a W-2, which is what you get working at your JOB, just over broke, to a 1099, which is what the company does. They send you at the end of the year so that you can file your taxes with Uncle Sam, right? You will never transfer yourself if you're not working your business on holidays and weekends, okay? So make sure you're sharing the Zika message. Make sure you're getting some Zika packs out in the marketplace during the Christmas holidays. Number 6, sacrificing time. You know, there's not one single distributor in Zeke International that has made it to the top levels in this company that has not sacrificed something in their life. I know Chris Estes for a fact, right, sacrificed some time with his family, with his kids, with his wife and his kids to go out and have the lifestyle that he has now. David Moses done it. I've done it. Ron Gold's done it. Everybody in Zeke that's made it to the upper levels of this compensation plan or in this company has sacrificed something. You know, there was a time that I sacrificed meals just to make sure that I was able to afford my auto ship. I sacrificed buying new clothes just so that I could afford to keep my auto ship, right? In the beginning stages of Zika, it was hard. I can guarantee you right now that there's some people out there that they would be on auto ship if they would just sacrifice a Starbucks or two every single day. I guarantee it. You know, there's some people right now who could change their lives in Zika if they would sacrifice, you know, drinking alcohol or sacrifice smoking cigarettes or any of the habits that, you know, people have today. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying, you guys and gals, it's about priorities. And there's so many people out there today that just don't seem to have their priorities where they need to be, right? Anybody can be successful. Anybody can afford Zika if they're sacrificing some things, right? Sacrificing, you know, going buying yourself some special gift versus buying tools, right? Buying some Success magazines. I think the Success magazine right now would be a better bet than going out and buying yourself some special gift, all right? Guys and gals, I'm just telling you, sacrifice some time, sacrifice some events now, sacrifice some money to buy some tools so that you can have what you want to have down the road. Number 5, Number 5 is very, very, very powerful here, guys and gals. I'm telling you, right? Do not focus on the people that quit your business. If they don't want to do Zija, that's their deal, right? New blood is the lifeblood of your organization. Some will, some won't. So what? Next person. You know, if they don't want to do what they need to do to be involved or to move forward in Zija, that's their choice. They have made that choice. It's their choice. Let them move forward with that. Don't abandon them. Just keep letting them know you're there, right? Trickle on them every once in a while. Call them up and let them know what's going on in your organization, the growth that you're having. Because if you do that, I guarantee you they'll come running back saying, how do I get plugged back in? So guys and gals, I'm telling you, don't focus on the people that quit the business, right? Do not focus on the people that quit the business. Some will, some won't. So what? Next person. Guys and gals, I'm telling you this. This is huge, right? Don't go sponsor 5 or 6 people and then go in management mode, right? I know when I first got involved with Zija, my first 30 days I sponsored 17 people, right? Out of that 17 people, only 9 people caught the vision that I had. I shared with 50, right? 30 of them, only 30 took a look. 20 people wouldn't even take a look. That was their choice. Of the 30 people that took a look, 17 people joined me. Of the 17 people that joined me, 9 people duplicated what I did. So it's a numbers game, guys and gals. Don't get caught up in the no. Or, be excited about the no. For every no you get, you're one step closer to a yes. Okay? Sponsoring people, right, that are more successful than you. What do I mean by that? Guys and gals, we need to be recruiting up. Recruit up. Recruit people that have skills that you don't have. Recruit people that have more money than you, that live in nicer houses than you, that drive fancier cars than you do, right? Always want to be recruiting up. What do I mean by that? We're all 7s on this call this morning. Everybody on this call this morning is a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. The people you need to be sponsoring need to be 8s, 9s, and 10s. Yes, that does mean you're going to have to contact your chicken list, right? Your chicken list is a list of people that you're afraid to contact. And the sooner you do it, the better, because if you don't, somebody else is going to do it, and you're going to be really disappointed when you go to reach out to that person who's already in the company. It's happening. It's happening right now. So you better have a wake-up call and start sponsoring up. Sponsor those people on your chicken list before somebody else does that, okay? Number 4. Waiting for your upline or waiting for somebody else to grow your business. I shared this a long time ago in the industry, okay? A long time ago I shared this. If it is to be, it's up to me, right? Guys and gals, I'm telling you, if you're waiting on your upline to grow your business for you, right, it's not going to happen, right? If it is to be, it's up to me. We all need to take our businesses seriously. If somebody gets placed in your business, it's icing on the cake. Right? It's icing on the cake, but you need to take responsibility for your own organizations. We all do, and build our own businesses, okay? 3, I shared with you, sorry, I jumped over 4. I shared with you 3 was sponsoring, recruiting up, recruiting people that are more successful than you. Number 2, you sponsor 5 or 10 people and you go into management mode, right? Telling you guys and gals, new blood is the lifeblood of your organization. New blood is the lifeblood of your organization. It's amazing how many people we have in Zija International, roughly 200 to 250,000 distributors in Zija International. I'm going to give you a concept here, and I want you to think about this. How many people live in Atlanta, Georgia? 5 million people in the city proper. How many people live in LA? 11 million people. How many people live in San Diego? 8 million people. How many people live in Phoenix, Arizona? 5 million people. How many live in, just think about all the cities, Chicago, all these cities, right? All these major metropolitan areas. How many people are in the United States? And then look at how many distributors there are in Zija International worldwide. 44 countries. We have 200, if not maybe 250,000 active distributors in all of Zeta International in 44 countries. That tells me there's a whole lot of opportunity. Guys and gals, don't go into management mode, right? If you sponsored 5 or 10 people, right, go sponsor 5 or 10 more, and then go five or 10 more. That's the numbers game. And then the last thing, as we get to the bottom of the hour here, is refusing, investing money into your business. I guarantee you guys and gals that if you will invest in your business, and one way of investing would be buying the drum promo, right? That would be investing. You're going to get a great monumental token out of that, one of the Zeta drums, but look at all the product you're getting, right? If you take that product and you break it down and you put it into samples, I guarantee you, and you sell that, you're going to get a return on your investment, but more importantly, because for every 10 distributors that tries a product, 8.6 of those people have a physical result out of the product, and if that's the numbers, I guarantee if you put all these samples back out into the marketplace, right, people are going to be knocking your door down wanting more product, and when they do that, we enroll them at one of our 3 kits, and we bring them into our business opportunity either from a product standpoint or from a business standpoint or both. Guys and gals, I'm just telling you, right? If you're not investing money back into your business isn't going to have the success that you want it to have, right? If you're not going to the events like the convention, you know what, to go to the convention, it costs money. But you know what? The people, not everybody at the event's making $10,000, but I guarantee you everybody that's making $10,000 is at the events. They're all at the events because they understand the power of events. Mr. Brailsford commented on that huge last night. Events. This business is built from events to events to events. Guys and gals, if you're 5 to 6 hours, right, from any event, I would be hopping in my car and driving to that event. I know I did that. We didn't have one of the Life Unlimited tours in Arizona, but there was one in California, so I drove 7 hours to California to go to a Life Unlimited event. Had guests at that event, had distributors at that event. I invested into my business. I went and supported some of my existing distributors and had new people there as well. So guys and gals, I'm telling you, right, if you're not investing into your business, right, you're not going to be having the success that you want to have. And that includes events, that's in product, that's in tools, right? Guys and gals, it's simple as this. Leaders are born at events. Leaders are born at events. So why would you not be at an event? Leader of one, leader of many. Leader of one is yourself, right? If you can't lead one, you can't lead any. Guys and gals, I hope everybody got some valuable information off this morning's call. We're at the bottom of the hour. If there's any other Emeralds and above that would like to comment, now would be the time to do so. I do have some updates real quick. There will not be an opportunity call on Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, and there will not be an opportunity call on Christmas or New Year's Eve. Nor will there be a daily focus call on New Year's or Christmas Day or New Year's Day. So, guys and gals, you're going to get a little bit of time here to commingle with friends and family over the holidays. All I can say is if you got product in your hands, right, I'd be sharing it at all these family functions, friend functions that you're going to be to out over the holidays. So, anybody Emerald and above that'd like to comment or share anything they'd like to share, now would be the time to do that, and if not, we'll close the call out and everybody can get back to the marketplace and start building your business. The line is now open for any Emeralds and above. Going once? Going twice? Alright, everybody have a fantastic day. We know what tonight is. Tonight is Straight Talk with the formulator Russ Bianchi. We've had 3 Power Pack calls. Monday night's Millionaires in Training call, last night's Zeta Nation call, and of course Straight Talk tonight with Russ Bianchi. All I can say is I will be in the marketplace. I will be promoting. I will have people on that call tonight so that I can move my business forward before the end of 2013. Everybody have a fantastic day. The call is now open.
Thank you. Thank you, Strawberry.